You go down the year, say, now so gang, they control this part. If you cross the border, now so people, they control that border there now. Now so and so. So it's going to be like, maybe not close to Syria, but very, very much not far from Afghanistan. You will see it. You want to see tribalism? Political tribalism. Because that's exactly what Bokwari played. Northerners, they felt like, now one of us, it go do us well. Bokwari is appointing all of his people. What do you want to do about it? What can you do about it? That is somebody will be say, Meruwa Nisheo. Person where they fetch water, go carry water like that. 10 jerrycans in a trolley, pushing trolley for kilometers of road to go and sell. He no benefit anything from what is called government, but he's so happy. He's a Muslim from northern Nigeria. And Bokwari is a Muslim from northern Nigeria. Are you a Fulani? No, I'm not a Fulani. I am Hausa Fulani. Hausa Fulani. Are you Hausa or are you Fulani? I'm Hausa Fulani. Okay, fine. Great. We will rule this country. We will shake any cock any cock. Where that cannot feed himself, feed his family, is bragging because it felt like since the people in charge are northerners, since they are this, anybody will not like political, tribal politics, rather. Abi? So, those who are their own elite, as they were cashing out, emptying Nigeria, stealing and looting and sharing, their people are the regular customers in the hands of increasing, well-armed, well-structured, organized terrorists of northern Nigeria. More people were kidnapped, more people were killed, more children were killed, more children were kidnapped. In fact, more children were sold off as slaves in northern Nigeria in 8 years that they have northerners running the country. No. Ruining the country. So you think Bokwari played tribal politics? Tribal politics is not for you. You are just a fool, believing that they are doing it because they come from your side and it's going to end up, you're going to benefit from it. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not going to benefit anything. The only thing you are going to benefit is poverty and poverty and poverty. Open your eyes. Bokwari told World Bank, he told them that whatever projects they are bringing to Nigeria, whatever projects, they must take them to northern Nigeria because the people of northern Nigeria need it more. And for 8 years, more than 80% of World Bank projects in Nigeria were situated in northern Nigeria. It still never ended poverty. Building structures, building this or that. They won't end poverty if there are actually no policy that is called human capital development policies. Policies that have direct impact on the lives of the people. And you can't do anything without security as well. You know that. Bokwari from northern Nigeria could not save the northern Nigeria from the escalating atrocity of these violent terrorist groups. He even came up with a solution. Let's give the terrorists lands. The terrorists who are cashing out money, okay? They are being paid by the several states in northern Nigeria. Their people are wallowing in abject poverty. Millions of them are living in refugee camps that is popularly known as internally displaced persons camp. There's nothing like internally displaced person. These were the survivors of different terrorism that has lasted over 10 years in Nigeria, especially northern Nigeria. Well, it's a business to for some of these guys. Okay? So if somebody now turn around and say, Yoruba lo kan, they will give Yoruba all the appointments. Okay? And then you will see Yoruba, Elebi, Oloorun. It will be jumping up and down and say, the Ogo Yorubani. How can any Yoruba man be against this man? See what he is doing, because they are so foolish that they cannot learn from those who just completed their own the sufferness course, the northerners in Nigeria. Now them started the Sai Baba. Before the end of Bokwari's term, they were already shouting Kai Baba, Kai Baba. Now somebody turned around and said, Yoruba Lokon, and you, Okponu Arae. You actually think they were talking about you or your children. Emma, go. Don't worry. Give it time. So you think when they say Yoruba Lokon, that they will begin to give political appointments, board appointments, contracts, and other things, that they will open doors for them? Do you really think they were talking about you? Do you really think this is the time they will now invest in the education in Yoruba land, invest in the infrastructure of Yoruba land, invest in the human capital development of Yoruba people? Do you think now is when Yorubas will have 24 hours electricity? Are you that dumb? Chebele gotonima. No, she saw un job. Question lọ́wọ́ yín. O sọ mi pé kí n má sọ pé àgbàlagbà gọ̀. I'm be question lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. O sọ pé kí n má sọ pé àgbàlagbà. Ó dà pé orí ń ta yín mà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ́gọ̀ tó ni. They will make money too. The northern Nigeria that told us that protesting is haram. Very soon, I told you that. I said the moment Bokwari is gone, protest will no longer be haram. Haram ke. Power cool. So let's go to Kano. I'm still coming back to all of you. Let's go to Kano. There's been protest in Kano right now. They believe that the judiciary is moving mad. And if judiciary move anyhow mad, now from Kano, the whole thing go burn. A lot of people are now say, the Kiniko will start from the north. Oh, Mokoti, yeah. We'll go to the north.
Sako daga al'ummar jihar Kano ba ma goyon cin hanci, ba ma goyon bayan cin hanci portfolio local government Kano state. Al'ummar jihar Kano ba su yadda da cin hanci ba. Abba muka zaba, abba muke so, shi muke son a tabbatar mana. Kano sai abba portfolio local government ga munan ba mu yadda ba abba muka zaba, shi muke son a tabbatar mana. Ba ma goyon bayan cin hanci da rashawa. Cin hanci da rashawa haramun ne. Gashi nan portfolio local government jama'a gashi nan. Wannan haka yake, kuna gani. Ba ma goyon bayan zalunci. Portfolio local government jihar Kano, abba suka zaba, abba suke so a tabbatar musu a kotu. Ba ma goyon bayan zalunci, ba mu yadda da cin hanci ba. Wannan haka yake gashi nan kamar yadda kuke gani, kai tsaye muna gudanar da zanga-zanga ta lumana. Yawwa a tabbatar mana da abba jihar Kano, shi muka zaba, shi muke yi, babu wani kure-mure. Ƙwarai kwa, gashi nan kuna gani, kamar yadda kuke iya gani, to abba muke yi, da abba muka zaɓa. Gashi nan, wannan al'umma da kuke gani, ku kalle su iya ganin ku, abba muke yi, shi muka zaɓa jihar Kano, ba ma goyon bayan cin hanci da rashawa. Ba mu yadda ba, kowai.
Don't worry, you shall use your own imagination to understand what he was saying. He was saying that look at the people of Kano. If the tribunal believe that they can remove Abba, they may cause problem in this state and they may cause problem in Nigeria. But you know why I had to show you that, yeah? They had a curfew imposed on the state yesterday so that there is no violence or any problem. So today, those people came out in that large number that you saw. They no collect any police permit. No police permit, Bao. Police can't go stop them that way, Abi. That is what some people are saying, that you see all of you are the obedient. If the day you decide to actually move out, if you mean or more, and nobody is kind of, you know what I mean, like if you really mean it, the police that are currently threatening up and down on every little gathering, okay, yes, they will move out, of course. But if you actually come out the way you are, they will have to behave themselves or the entire country will have to go down. But it seems to be, I don't know if it's late now, because it should have been the moment they started announcing those fake results, like some people have suggested. But don't let us go back to that anyway. But did you know that they didn't take any permit from anybody? No. And they were warning them as they were going. Here you get. Tomorrow, you may see all the Gandola people too. They too, they may come out. You will see them in their large numbers too. So that kind of political tension will always tell you that something is going to go south soon. Especially when one of them feel like, you don't use our Agbara for us. They said they go use them for us now. Boom. That's it. Abi? Here is what this guy had to say from that same Kano.
Assalamu alaikum, barkanmu da warhaka. I want to let the people know of Kano State that this is injustice. NNPP want Taraba State. The mandate was stolen. And our party leaders keep quiet over that matter up till date. We want Kano with large margin, 138,000. Is it a small vote? And now they say one stupid and useless prostitute judge came and want to nullify our mandate, and we are still sitting. That's rubbish. Who is that judge that they cannot deal with? Who is that judge? It is unfortunate a country we live. It is high time the youth stand up and speak for themselves. How many times will you die? You only die once. If you know that you won election, if you know that your mandate is being stolen, stand up and fight. If you know that you are not being treated right by your government, stand up and fight. This is the time we should stand up. How many will they kill? How many will they kill? How many? Highest, you die because you are fighting jihad. When somebody tries to steal something from you and you fight for it, it's jihad. It's jihad. The youth of Nigeria, we are useless. The way Buhari told us, if you cannot stand up for your mandate and one stupid few people are fighting you, collecting, choking you on the neck, and you can't speak, you are useless. That is why Buhari can call us useless. What rubbish! In this country, we will all die. They will bury us in this country. Nobody can take the country away from you. As far as you are going to die, they must bury you here. Your body must remain here. If you did not live in this country, enjoy this country while you are living, you will enjoy it while you are dead. Then why are you afraid? What is the differences between a dead man and a living man in Nigeria? When you cannot fight for your rights, when you cannot be employed, when you can graduate and you will live without job opportunities. Are you not a dead man? When you can't feed yourself, are you not a dead man? Imagine presidential election, we all know that it's a manipulated result. And they brought the president and none of us can stand up for the right and fight for justice. Some few criminals who call themselves judges went and sat in the tribunal to make judge. Who are they? Can they judge more than God? Won't they die? We will all die. Then don't be afraid of death. It is high time. It's choking. It's choking me.
What shall I say unto the Lord?
Yes, Lord.
All I have to say,
Thank you, Lord.
What
shall I say? Thank you,
We can deliver, we buy ye
says, thank you, Lord. A lot of you are also going to be like that soon. It depends where you feel like your own injustice, they touch you. I hope you know that. Okay. So in Kano right now, they are waiting for the appeal. And in that appeal, all right, after the appeal, then they will have to go to Supreme Court. So if the Supreme Court says Kwakwansop and his NNPP did not win, therefore they must go, then we would probably kind of be able to, their actions afterward will determine if, you know, they are what they said they are. So I don't want to kind of wind them up, okay? But the fact here is that if the people of Kano says they are going to fight for what they believe actually happened is right, and the court is changing it, you can bet on that, okay? Yesterday in Lagos, where people have been, you see, I have told you, I don't know. What are you really doing about this mobile gathering? Is it rally, candlelight, protests? Because it's like you are confusing the criminals in black. Oh, you know, they have phobia for gathering. They don't like people gathering. If they are not the ones that actually call you together to gather to come and do public stunts for them, they have phobia for it. Before you know it, they will start shooting. And when you ask them, why are you shooting now? Oh, police, why are you shooting? Why are you shooting now? Officer, why are you shooting? I don't know. I just thought we should start shooting when we saw more than 2 people. So, you know. Officer, but there must be something that makes you want to shoot people now. Why did you start shooting people? So I don't know. Give us reason now. There's no reason. That's exactly how Nigeria police officers operate. They will shoot you and kill you. And then when you ask them, you know, in America, they say, shoot first, ask question later. Is that not what they say in America? I don't know. I'm not sure if that's true. All of you in America, tell me, what do the police in America say? They say, shoot first, ask question later. Which question you ask person we don't die? That's not true. Okay, great. I like that. Somebody just quickly corrected that. That's not true. Okay? Don't shoot first and ask question. In Nigeria, they will start shooting when you ask them, why are you shooting people who are raising up their hands, peaceful protesters or peaceful gathering? They say, we just receive an intel. There are some people who want to come and hijack this gathering. So people want to come and hijack. What do you do as police officers? You will protect those who are really doing their thing, and those who are coming to hijack, you will arrest them. Why are you shooting everybody? Where they here? We don't know. We just thought we should start shooting all of them so everybody can go. The job is easier instead of solving it, like separating those who want to cause problem from those who are there for a reason. Nigeria police don't do that. It's like kill them first and then explain later. Then they will start lying. Then later they would okay, yeah, that happened. Then the rest is story. Do you get that now? They don't do policing job in Nigeria. They will tell you order from above. If one drug addict or drug dealer is probably a governor, a politician somewhere with one simple power, if he calls the police and say, hey, you policemen, all of those people who are carrying placard, they are carrying weapon of mass destruction. Those placard, they are nuclear weapon. Shoot aside. With his police officers too, they will go there, cock their gun, and they will start shooting them. Why did you shoot them? Order from above. They don't get sense. People gathered, they were doing candlelight yesterday. Do you understand? For the, for Mobad. And it's been everywhere. So I kind of call them mourners. Okay? People who are actually like mourning, doing things like processions. Processions like, let us gather in so place. Okay, let us take what do you call it? 1 kilometer walk. Okay? Where we are going to, it's called procession, okay? They are armless. They don't have anything against anybody. There's no fighting there. Right? So they said Muri Okunola was where they said they should converge. Okay? So they converged at Muri Okunola, close to Lekki. So a lot of them they said a lot of them actually parked their cars close to Lekki and they trekked to the meeting point. So majority of them, the moment they finished and they were all going back. So in that crowd, as they dispersed, some of them just headed straight to Lekki toll gate. Afibieti. Everybody go! Everybody go! We are going home. We need to go and get our cars. There is not be any protest here at the toll gate. People. And before you know it, at least they still want them. Whoa. There's a canisters. Tear gas canisters. They showed the guy, a girl. Her leg, it's like shattered. Like it was torn apart like that. Kilude. Justice for Mohbad. Justice for Bobadi. She will start justice for what do you call it? Tokwe. Justice for Tunde, justice for Lola, justice for Kemi, nítorí wọ́n lọ ṣe justice for Mohbad. Trigger happy criminals. Somebody's PTSD kicked in when they saw the crowd moving straight to the toll gates. Somebody felt like, I wasn't develop my business, me Joe. Like, what the hell, man? What it in lost to get to? They won't go shut down to get to. Hey, they won't start again. Oh, and all of that. To boom. I told you a few days ago, I said, I have seen a lot of young people who have come together and they have actually shown what you can say their displeasure towards the case of Mohbad. I said it is so peaceful, sort of growing, but now they are letting you walk and do all of these things. You are going to wake up one morning and they're going to say, we don't want anybody to do any protest. You are trying to put pressure on us. They're going to blame you, say, excuse me. Yes, they're going to blame you that all this gathering, you are putting pressure on them. Some people are already hijacking your gathering. We don't want any of you to go anywhere anymore. Then, in their own overzealousness, the Nigeria police will shoot somebody or a group of people and they will kill somebody, and that will lead to another thing again. It happened in Lagos last night. Okay, but we didn't get a report of anybody being killed though. But I can't show you the video of this shattered leg, bloody shattered leg, like you can see the bone. Yeah, you can see the bone in there, like it's open like that. And they had to carry the girl, like, hey, help us. They don't do them again, no. And the police said some people hijacked Mohbad protest, Mohbad candlelight. That the candlelight has already ended at Muri Okunola. So they discovered that some people still went on, that they were going to the toll gate. Why were they going to the toll gate? Police didn't wait for that, and they started shooting at them. PTSD. And immediately, they launched their regular propaganda. This, like they are blaming them already. And there are some of them who are already blaming the participants, saying, oh, we've already ended the program more than an hour, more than 2 hours. Why are people still going to the toll gate? So the police are shot at them, although they shouldn't have shot at them. But why are they going there? Why do you want to shake any? So they have started that. And I've been watching from far, like, okay, the day is still far. Okay. But I saw something. That was the moment I realized that, Omo, I'm not sure that people are actually really ready to fight for anything and make it any difference at all. Remember that everywhere you go, Naira Marley, Sam Larry, and then Abu Ebel. But this Abu Ebel was not really mentioned much, okay, in this Mobad stuff. But being their friends, he was being mentioned. He is also a thug. I told you I did something about celebrity criminals, celebrity thugs. Adat Abu Ebel is one of them. And you see where they were doing the mourning for, they were crying, I mean, like, doing the mourning for Mobad. That Abu Ebel came there. And guess what? I mean, they pretty much felt like they were so happy to see him. Celebrity thug. A lot of people actually fear these guys. Oh. You know what somebody told me, my friend? It was like, for real, it was like, Mayegun, I don't want you to talk about all these Naira Marley people. They are so dangerous. Oh. Like all of his boys are in London, very dangerous guys. And you see what they did to Rogedi Baba in London. Those are Naira Marley boys. Oh. I was like, Baba, now Glasgow are they live, now Scotland are they live. So you understand? I know they live for London. And meanwhile, this is UK as well. Of course, we know how dangerous they can be. And for the fact that even people will live abroad, somehow, they have this reservation. They are like, it's like, I just ignore. I would rather keep my mouth shut. Oh. I don't want their boys to come and stab me. Oh. I don't want all their court boys in London to come and I was like, they must be so powerful. Oh. Now that Abu Ebel, just like me, as I'm talking like this, as if I was in Nigeria, they would not beat me bad. They would not beat me bad. No joke. Or maybe they would never be able to touch me because if you do Rome, you could do like Romans new. You see that guy, they are all jumping after. There is a very violent, dangerous guy. But he's an Instagram celebrity and the rest of all those, okay? There's a guy called DJ Chicken. Now that Abu Ebel beat this boy. He beat him until he deformed him like this. Why? Because the boy didn't respect him enough on TikTok. They call that boy DJ Chicken. We are talking about those who bullied Mobad until he died. Those who were beating him up, assaulting him, threatening him, and all of that until he died. Okay, that DJ Chicken no die. If you see the video where they were beating him, you will think that guy was an armed robber caught by street thugs. They said something on social media. A lawless country like Nigeria, they beat him, and beat him. They were beating him with rod, with wood, big, strong sticks, until they deformed his face, deformed his body, deformed everything to teach him a lesson. That year, don't ever talk to Abu Ebel like that. Abu Ebel, Baba Abu Ebel, a thug. So a bully attended the what do you call it? The procession, candlelight for a bully, for a victim of a bullying. The bully that his own friends did to him. And look at all those guys. They were like, hey, hey, hey. Oh, I was like, they are not ready. No, they're not. Okay. It is mostly peer pressure. You know, some of them just want to follow what everybody is doing. They have no idea what they really want. Do you understand? So somebody said, if Naira Marley entered that crowd that same time, they will guide him, they will hail him, and all of you will be shocked. I said, well, at least they've not been kind of even arrested or been prosecuted for any crime yet. So yeah. But when you look at all of the arranges everywhere, you will think, say, oh, more if they capture these guys, bullying has ended. Oh, bullying has not ended, though. Baba. Nigeria, they don't hate oppression. Nigerians don't hate corruption. Do you know what Nigerians hate? You see all this bullying. Nigerians don't hate bullying. They don't hate oppression. Nigerians just don't like it if they are not the one doing the oppression. And that is when we start calling on God. Well, I don't know what that for. The God that I serve, he will fight for me. God will fight for me. Oh. God that fight for the people that have no power. And the one with that power will be like, which God? Which God? Go and call your God to come and fight for you now. Because he has that power. That's why a lot of them are also waiting for the time that they believe that if they suffer oppression today, if they bully them today, if they oppress them anywhere today, one day it's going to be their turn. Okay? A lot of people actually work so hard so that they can walk and go and face those who bullied them and say, you see, you cannot bully me anymore. I'm a big man now. See me. See? If you do anyhow, I will call the commissioner of police. They say, it's okay. No vex. You know, that time don't pass now. You know, I'm sorry. That time don't pass. You don't arrive. You be chairman now. We know if we bully you now. Nigerians don't hate oppression. If you fall victim of oppression, either from those in government or those who are not in government, right? People will begin to ask you, what do you self do? Say, Mayegun, kilo di eje. Why do you have blood? I say, if you know what happened to me today, say, what happened, Mayegun? I was just going my own way like this. Now, so Remi Werekpe, she was driving like this. So Remi Werekpe now saw me and said, now that Mayegun be that. Oh yeah, bring him for me. So they now forced me out of my car like that. So Remi now said, Emi don't pay Remi Werekpe. It's me you are calling. Yala yeah anyway. Oh yeah, beat him again. Bros. They beat me like say Kini wono she, what you do? Because I know say that woman cannot just, she cannot just come, just see you and say they should start. What you do, Mayegun? What you do? Because I call him Remi Werekpe. Oh, now you call him then. Come, oh, go see what we feel use for you. I get paracetamol here. Oh, when you clean the blood, tell him you can't get paracetamol yet to buy any. They don't hate corruption too. No. Now Google kill our leader. Now Google kill all these politicians. These people are so heartless. How can these people so hate us? Now all Nigerians, they talk that one. No. Until their family member gets an appointment or gets elected into political office. So when you now say, I swear, Baba, now Google kill all these politicians. Baba, Mama shake me. You don't need to be cursing and cursing like that. Everything is not curse. So what do you mean? Who curse them, Jerry? Let's curse them. This politician, now Google kill all of them. Don't see. You know, there's something I need to tell you. Life is not always like all this gra that you always do. Listen, government is not easy. All these courses and all of this, they work on them. Let us pray for them. We should be praying so that they can do the right thing. Egbon don't join politics. And he knows that if they don't steal, he go they touch him. So you, Mayegun, you better stop shouting. You better become the friend of the son of a governor. You know, say if you don't like if you don't like the governor, if you say, I hate you. I mean, if your friend become, that's what they say. They say if your friend become governor, and you decided not to be his friend again, what will happen is that you will not be the friends, you will not be a governor's friend. That's what they'll tell you. And I've noticed that many times. Only few of us that genuinely will say it and they will mean it. I am one of them. You just weigh all the options. So I have seen that, and I believe that when you seek a just society, you don't cherry pick. Okay? You don't cherry pick. Which means if you see those who are actually doing anything wrong, don't pick up that your tribal religious lens to see through and begin to act funny like that. Say, he's a Yoruba man. I don't feel criticize him. Oh, he's a Fulani man. No, I cannot criticize a Fulani man, even though I know say you need to take that off, because I have also kind of come to a term that whether you find an excuse in order to defend your own oppressor, your own corrupt criminals, whatever you try to do, in the overall thing, ladies and gentlemen, bad leadership and the consequences of the bad leadership is never limited to those who rejected the criminals. Even you, their ass lickers, you will not be spared like you have in Nigeria now. Ladies and gentlemen, if you go around and they say $1 is equal to 1 naira, just so you know, they say if you don't agree, you can go to court. Okay? Because they are working on something soon, right? The naira to $1 has crossed the Rubicon. There is no going back anymore. By the time Kolu is done with you, naira to dollar will be over 1,500 naira. Their logic, see, let me tell you something. Let me say, I want that to happen. Just for clarity now, okay? The idea that these criminals said they have, okay, to make naira not to continue to crash, is to go and look for dollars, because they've floated the naira. And they have something called arbitrage. Do you know the meaning of the arbitrage? No? Me too. I don't know the meaning. I don't care. Anyway, what they simply are doing is, when people want to bring anything to Nigeria, they can't buy anything in naira. They would need to either approach a bank, and change their naira to the currency traded by that place they want to go and trade and bring to Nigeria. Now, the problem is, a lot of people want to go abroad, businessmen want to go abroad and bring their businesses to Nigeria, okay? And they have no access to dollars. Not having access to dollars then means, okay, they can't do business. And out of desperation, a lot of them will approach Bureau de Change, the one they call the black markets. They will go to any length for anyone who is ready to actually trade and give to them. Because naira has been so devalued. So those who have their dollars, they will be the one to determine how much they want to sell it. So what if Tinubu and his whatever are doing is that Nigeria have no forex anymore. Foreign reserve of Nigeria from 40 billion. Now what you have left is less than 3 billion right now. Okay. Nigeria has no excess crude accounts. Okay. NNPC is not remitting any dollars to the Federation account of Nigeria. What they are doing is they are printing money secretly to share to the states. So all this whole thing means that the people who really want to run the economy, who are really supposed to be running the economy, they have their naira. They have no access to dollars. So Tinubu and co have now decided that they will just be looking for dollars everywhere, put them in a pot, and let those ones who want to go and do business come and change the money. Okay? But unfortunately, it is not for just any other business. The one they are they are trying to get to. It is for the oil marketers, for the subsidy money, so that the naira will not be going too up, and the price of petrol will not be going too up as well. Their own subsidy is to go and borrow dollars, and give it to these marketers. They took $3 billion, Baba. $3 billion. It didn't take them 2 weeks. Those people finished the $3 billion. Now, dollar no day again. And there's no way to see them to ship dollars down to them, to Nigeria. No, not anymore. So in this out of desperation, because Emma da me duro. Naira long calling Naira singing. Now it's like Naira singing on the way to 2,000 naira to $1. Emma da me duro. Emi omo babolowo, because as Naira de gau to total rest in peace. If they sing, they can't hold it anymore. The rain is gone. Where are they going to see urgent cash? How many times would they need urgent cash to pump in? Now they are telling people, listen. There's another market strategy. Let the Naira continue to crash. Don't worry yourselves. Let it continue to crash. So the Naira is going to crash. Even if it reach 2,000, at a point, it's going to stop. That's what they are telling you now. They said at a point, it's going to stop. Then it's going to start coming down. The same pattern. In 2015, when Bokwari APC, Egbekegbe, started the round tripping, they were giving dollars, bulk millions of dollars, billions of it. They were giving it to some recharge card seller from Daura. Those ones became middlemen. Instead of central bank to give money, the dollars to the bank as allocation, to the banks. So if you want to do anything, you go to the bank, okay? So that they can know who is getting what and how much and where. When Bokwari came, they created middlemen in the middle. Banks are like this. Central Bank of Nigeria, here. NMPC, here. That one, they say black market crude oil. Nigeria was losing money. No dollar was coming to this here, Central Bank. You see those banks, Nigerian banks here, they cannot go here to go and collect dollar allocation that they used to collect. Now they have to go to these people in the middle here. The recharge card seller from Daura. Those ones are now those ones with the dollars. So, like play, Nigeria Naira to dollar jumped from 145 naira to $1. Official rate, 190 naira to $1. Black market rate. From the moment they started that round tripping, it just jumped 600 naira to $1. This has never happened before. What is the meaning of this? Then they said naira don't they crash you, dollar don't they crash you. So from 600 naira to $1, it just came down straight to 400 and something to $1. Now, so this Olori Burukus, they can't enter streets. They started celebrating it. Sai Baba, God bless you. Naira has now crashed to 480 naira to $1. The Olori Buruku that took naira from 145 naira 2 years before, took it from 145 naira to 600 naira. Then it came down to 480. They started saying we should bring out the red carpets, celebrate Bokwari for once. Because Bokwari was an economic genius. They are taking you through that route again right now. Okay? Dollar naira can reach anything. Then it will now come down in a way that you begin to exchange naira to dollar for maybe 1,400 naira to $1. From 1,800 or 2,000 naira to $1. Or maybe that is too far. Let's say, remember, the day Kolu, the day they handed over the power to Kolu, Tinubu, dollar to naira around that time was 810 naira to a dollar. 800. There, no, sorry, 710 naira to a dollar, black market. Their official rate was 450 naira to a dollar, Central Bank of Nigeria. Fast forward to 3 months after, Nigeria naira don't cross 1,000 naira to a dollar now. 1,007 naira to $1. So, if the thing can enter 1,100 naira to a dollar, 1,200 naira to a dollar, then you, excuse me, then they say, oh, naira and dollar has crashed, though. It is now 900 naira to a dollar. They will now say all of you should go and move, you should go and bring your Ashwebi. Tinubu has done it. See this miracle. Nigeria naira gained so much from 1,200 naira to a dollar. It has now come to 990 naira to a dollar. What a great achievement. And so now go come they say it did so well. If you have not recovered from what Bokwari did to you, I'm giving you the framework. Something like the X-ray result of what you are actually headed for. 1,000 naira to a dollar. Like Jawa. Syria. You know Syria. Where they fight war. You know Libya. Where no get government. You know Somalia. Where no get government, Baba. Their currency, no, they take this kind for. So Kolu is also using that template of let's pump money into it. Now they are telling you the petrol price is going to go up in the next coming days. Are you ready for it? You are not. Oh, Ojelo, get ready. Don't store gas at home. Don't go and store gas at home. Cylinder. It could burn on you. Bomb. You don't hear bomb before. It can bring the whole building down. 10 kg cylinder. Only be building in the leo. To back banner. Don't, you know what I mean? Go get yourself ready. Timomi, you know, get yourself ready. Go prepare for shege tumbo. Get yourself ready. Because the style these guys are using, there's nowhere that they actually have a plan to invest in the economy of Nigeria. They believe they can begin to sell the idea of, I'm inviting investor. I need to bring investor. There is nobody coming that is going to make any difference. Okay? And it's unfortunate. There's a clip I wanted to play in the middle earlier. I'm going to still play it. It is this guy. Obi.
Well, I was here, but I can tell people that I passed through here, and this sat in a class with people. My lecturers are there. People like Professor Wala, that I'm still close to them till today. So it is important that we look at this ethical leadership. That is what is propelling society. That's what making society go. People are telling their people the truth. What is happening? I came back, I was in Bangladesh on Friday, and I felt so sad for Nigeria. It's a country I visited in 2007, 2009, 2015, and going back there in 2003, I was in pain. In pain. Because it's a country that has the same size as ours. They don't have oil. They are not exporting oil. They are not doing anything. They are just trying to do the right things by having the ethical leadership Ben preached today. By having the ethical leadership Ben preached today. Just to not to go back to those years I'm telling you, but just 2009, when I visited there for the first time, Bangladesh had a per capita of $688. Call it $700. Nigeria was 2,000, almost 2,000 plus. By 2015, they were 1,000, about 1,300. We were 2,600 and something, almost 2007. Today, Bangladesh per capita is 2007. We are 2,100. We've lost almost 30%. of what we were a few years ago. They have, within these 15 years, done four times their per capita. You could see the infrastructure. When in 2009, their unemployment were over 10%. It was there by June or July 2009. Today, they're under 5%. And you could see it. You could feel it. This place is just collapsing by the day. And all people there used to tell us lies. I came back there and told somebody, you don't go to look for foreign investor. Anybody who tells you going around the world to look for foreign investor is wasting everybody's time. Foreign investor is like bee and honey. If you put honey here, how the bee will come in, nobody will tell you. I told you Macron finished G20 meeting, flew to Bangladesh, because Bangladesh has just ordered 10 Airbus 350. So you have to go and see them, because they're coming. If you look at all the economic analysis, go and Google where Bangladesh will be in 2030, where they will be in 2050. Nobody knows where we're going to be. With all this lying and joke and everything, and people think it's about A or B or C. No. A deputy governor was just asked, you didn't go to school. He said it doesn't matter. But you feel it. You were the one who said, I went to this school. Nobody forced you. If you know it doesn't matter, you would have said, I didn't go to school. So when you were ingenuity as somebody who didn't go to school and was able to come up to this, but don't say this. We have now reached a country where, like Ben said, where people say something and do something else. I asked a woman to queue. He told me, whenever I queue, I don't get anything. This happened to me last year. So whenever I queue, I don't get anything. And after the tribunal decided our case, I called the woman and said, I'm sorry. Whenever I queue, I don't get anything. Because we had somebody going around the world saying this is how he's going to conduct the election. Everywhere he goes, he said, it was the night that I heard what was called real time. Suddenly, he said, no, he can do it anyhow. Why didn't you tell us it anyhow? So that we can behave anyhow when we are voting as well. That is your country. That is what Ben is preaching today. And unless we do that.
I thought I should leave it for you. The NLC, Nigeria Labour Congress, are going on an indefinite strike, which means, like I said, get yourself ready for what is coming. Oh, sure you get. So I don't